things can't just really keep going on as they are. I don't really want to continue going on. I thought maybe there was at least something out there. I think it's time for something different. Hello everyone, welcome to Moto Africa Life, or for now at least. I really need to talk to you guys. I wanted to make this video because I haven't really felt 100% comfortable with the direction that my channel's been going, and I've been really thinking about some things, and I don't really want to continue going on as things are. I had this channel for about, I think, end of next month, or it'll be like a year and a half, and the last I saw, I was about at 190 subscribers, maybe different by the time you see this video. When I first started this channel, I first wanted to share my journey as an American learning how to ride a motorcycle abroad here in Africa. I saw content of people will share about how they learned how to ride a motorcycle, but most of that content was America, or in the West, I should say, in general. I couldn't really find content of someone like myself who was learning how to ride abroad or in a different place. And I know I'm a pretty rare situation, but I thought maybe there was at least something out there. There probably is, I just wasn't able to find it. But then not only that, I also wanted to share my unique journey, particularly in Africa, not just learning how to ride, but in the African context, where things here, when it comes to motorcycling, are so different. The environment is different, how people ride on the roads is different, the roads are different. It's just a very different experience. And I really wanted people to take people on a journey with me as I navigate not only learning how to ride in a very unfamiliar place for driving in general. I wanted to take people on my journey, not only as a new motorcycle rider, but in a very unique place. You know, in my mind, I thought, well, there might be someone like myself out there. This might be beneficial to them. I don't know if they'll ever find my channel, but maybe then some other people might find it a unique concept and also may want to watch. But as I began to expand more, I began to realize that my content is really, really niche. And it's not that it's bad or anything, but I just really felt like I needed to expand out to provide value to the greater motorcycling community. So that's why if you look on my channel, you'll see me talking about other topics regarding motorcycling. I already had planned on talking about wrenching on bikes, but I also have, things like gear reviews, things like just my thoughts on various motorcycling topics. I've started to share those as well. I felt a bit geographically limited by using the name Moto Africa Life. Things can't just really keep going on as they are, because I feel like when I'm sharing about my journey here in Africa, yeah, that makes sense. But when I branch out into general motorcycling content that can be applicable no matter where someone is in the world, I don't want someone to look at and see Moto Africa Life and have a thought in their mind like, oh, this is geographically limited content. Like, it may not speak to me where I am in the world. And so I wanted to change the name to more reflect my personal life and my personal branding, because there's also on the channel where I've done other unique experiences, like riding a snow-go bike in America, doing training in America, riding in America, although most of my content is here in Africa, and I plan for that for the foreseeable future, but I could be in other places. And so I don't want people to think that it is only here. Yes, Africa is my differentiator. Yes, there's so many amazing, unique experiences that I can share, and I do believe that people will find it interesting, but at the same time, I want to provide general value to the motorcycling community, and as they come to my channel and they see some of the value that I provide, they may also start taking a liking to my story as someone learning to ride abroad in a very unique place. I decided that I want to change the channel, so you won't be seeing Moto Africa Life very much longer. Moto Africa Life as a channel is very limited right now. After filming this part, I actually decided that this will indeed be my last Moto Africa Life video. That's it, the end. But please subscribe and stay tuned for the next step in my moto journey. I wanted you to know in advance that I'm thinking of new names. So if you do see a new name, Asha Rides or Asha Rides Out, I could be talking about any content. It could be something that's more Africa focused. It could be a general topic, something that's general for the motorcycling community. So I felt like, let me just make it more around who I am and not necessarily geographically, or give people the idea that my content is meant to be geographically locked. So again, I'm still going to be producing the same content as you've seen on Moto Africa Life. It's just that now I'm just going to broaden my branding, I guess you could say. I hate using the word branding because I'm like, it's just how many subscribers did I have? But I mean, but you know what I mean. I'm going to expand how I present myself so that my goal is to have a motorcycling content channel that has a bit of an Africa flavor to it, but can be interesting for anyone anywhere in the world. And no matter where I happen to ride or what I happen to be talking about that's motorcycle related, it's all going to be sort of like a all-encompassing sort of thing. I hope to pretty soon to get rid of Moto Africa Life and then start with Asha Rides or Asha Rides Out. And I hope that that you will continue on my journey. I hope that you will not think that I'm changing anything, that if whatever reason why you subscribed. Most people who subscribe to my channel, believe it or not, it was not because of the Africa content. It was for something useful, like a certain review I did or mechanical repair I did. And so it seems like people are here more for the other things that I'm providing to the community. I just hope that with time, as I develop my storytelling, that people will also stay to ride with me on my different journeys as well as I go around Africa. I'll go around Cameroon. How am I going to do that? I think I want to walk this across. I'm not going over that. Monter comment? C'est ça, genre. I'll stop it right here. But if you hang around until the next video, you'll see what ends up happening on this wild bush ride. And maybe other parts in the world, who knows what will happen for the future. And anyway, so if you have been a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. If you've liked a video, if you commented on a video, if you're watching this video now, thank you so much. And I hope that you'll help me grow. I don't know if I'll be at 200 subscribers by the time this video is released, but if I am not, you can help me get there. And if not, then my next goal, if I am at 200 subscribers, my next goal is to get to 250, because that's a half of 500 or a quarter of 1,000. So actually, as of uploading this video, I am at this many subs. So if you can help me get to 500 subscribers, I would love to have your support. Either way, if you'd be willing to help me out as a motorcycle content creator that's kind of like in a unique environment, riding under unique circumstances, I would so appreciate you to come on my journey with me. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the new rebranding. Moto Africa Life had a really good run, but I think it's time for something different and something new and how I present myself to the broader YouTube community and to the world. Until next time, please stay safe and keep the rubber side down. Bye.